This moment is for you. Yes, you. You and me and the rest of the people watching this video. This message is for you. This is your rebuild moment. I'm gonna say that again. This is your rebuild moment. Okay? The world is not crashing down on you. Okay, everybody is not against you. Everything wrong right now that's going on in your life isn't bad. But no, all of this is a process because right now you are in your rebuilding stage. Sorry, I just got finished my run. But yes, humble family, we are in the rebuilding stage. God has placed us here for a reason. Okay? Yes, we might feel alone. Yes, we might feel lost. We don't know where to turn. But all of that is for a reason. All of that is for a reason. What you have to do, what we have to do is find out what that reason is. Okay? We have to find a solution. We had to find a solution. It's like a test. It's a test. It's a test that God is putting us through. He is making these things happen. Remember, humble family, nothing happens unless it's under God's watch. Okay? God is not going to let the devil, I don't care how powerful the devil is, he ain't more powerful than God. Okay? And God is not going to let the devil do things in your life without his permission, without him. Even in the book of Job, in the Bible, it says that, right? Right? The devil wanted to do all this and all that, but what he had to do, he had to talk to God about it. God had to allow that to happen. And because he knew how strong and how faithful Job was, he knew he could get it. He knew he could do it. So he allowed that to happen. That's the same thing. Damn, 2 dead birds. That's crazy. That's the same thing with us, humble family. That's the same thing with us, man. These attacks, these setbacks, these flaws, these habits, these wicked ways and everything, it's all being allowed to happen. But it's your choice. It's up to you whether you want to solve it or not, whether you want to get to the bottom of it or not so you can blossom. It's your time to blossom. But that's what the rebuilding stage is for. So while we're in that rebuilding stage, we need to be taking advantage of it. Okay, this should be some of the best times in our journey because we're starting from the bottom. Remember, we're rebuilding. So what comes with rebuilding, what had to be done? What had to be done for us to rebuild? Something had to be destroyed, right? And that's where it comes with your old self. Your old self has to be destroyed. Not all parts of you, not all the good parts, not all the parts that God has given you, but all the ways that you done picked up, all the wicked ways you had picked up since childhood. Lust, corn, gluttony, overeating, being depressed, being sad because you're always hanging around angry and sad people. These habits, pleasuring yourself, all these habits, it wasn't born with us. That didn't just stumble upon us. No, it was something we picked up as we were living in the child because we weren't thinking. We weren't thinking. We weren't all the way humble family. But that's okay. That's all part of God's plan because he knew once you get to a certain point, you're going to start to click. Your mind is going to click. And you're going to start to notice that these things are bad for you. And your eyes are going to start to open up. But now you have to make a choice, right? He want to put you in every building stage now. But now you have to make a choice. Are you going to make that choice to destroy everything? Huh? Are you going to put in that work to destroy everything? It's not an easy process. I'm still going through it. I feel like I've been woke now for about 3-4 years. And yes, I haven't been all right. I done fell back into the hole multiple times. But the important part is what? Getting back up, humble family. Getting back up. And look at me now, better than ever. I always said, man, my next slip up is going to be my best comeback, man. And I spoke that into existence, man. I'm doing it right now. Yes, I'm being humble with it because a mood switch or anything can happen at any time. But I'm taking it day by day. Right? All right. So let me get back to it. Destroying, right? You have to destroy these old habits. You have to destroy the old habits that you know aren't part of your journey, but it's attached to you. You have to get rid of that. There's no other way around the humble family. Okay? So that's where the work comes in. That's when the consistency comes in. You have to be consistent with the work and the effort that you're putting in to destroy these old habits. You have to put in the work to destroy these old habits, humble family. It's not just going to happen on its own, okay? Destroy it. You have to make sacrifices. Sacrifices will have to be made. Y'all know my sacrifice. Y'all know what I need to give up. I need to put down that weed, man, for real. For real. But it's a process, humble family, and I'm working on it. Doing things like this, taking my mind off of it. I'm not thinking about it, right? Trying not to think about it right now. Because I know I'm too focused. I'm focused on other things. I'm focused on my future self right now. That's all I'm focused on. I'm not even focused on not smoking. I'm not focused on that. What I'm focused on is my future self, my future, shaping my future up right now. So, okay, destroy it, right? Once you're willing to do that, once you're willing to put in that work and that sacrifice, like I said, it could take a while, but consistency, build it up, build it up. Don't let it be too slow of a process like me and make years and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But it's all a progress. I done made progress. Not saying I done stood still. All right, but after you did the destroying, what's next, right? Rebuilding, right? Rebuilding is another tough phase. It's not something that's just easy, but it's a step, and it's a hell of a progression. Because now you're kind of clear of that slate. I thought, family, phone on that BS again. But kind of what I was saying was now the rebuilding stage, right? What I was saying was the rebuilding stage is not easy either. It's still a lot of work and a lot of effort to be put in, because you want to start to build your foundation. When you're rebuilding, you want to start to build your foundation. All right, so you want to start getting into that new mindset. You've been thinking it a lot. You know what you need to do. Now it's time to put it in action, right? The video I made, stop planning and take action, right? You did enough planning. Start taking action, right? Watch that video if you haven't. But look, it's time to start planning. I mean, it's time to start taking action now. That's what the rebuilding stage is, right? So you want to start building your foundation, getting active, working out, taking care of your body, meditating, Bible study, taking care of your mental. Okay, taking care of you spiritually. Okay, starting to eat the right foods. No, not getting perfect with it, but start to take baby steps. Eating healthy there. Cutting out junk food 7 days. You know, cutting out fast food 3 days. You know, stuff like that. You got to let it build up and build up. That's the point of rebuilding. Not just slapping the house together all in one day. Have y'all seen that? Have y'all seen a house be built in 24 hours? It probably has been with teamwork, right? But when you're going through this journey, isolated, because God ain't going to do it like that. God wants you to see the bumps and the curves that he can bring you through in this journey. So he's not just going to throw it at you, all right? So rebuilding every day, working at it, building brick by brick by brick. So you're doing these things to take care of your mental, your physical, your spiritual, right? And you just got to be consistent with it, okay? Rebuilding is an important step, because while you're in the process of rebuilding, you do not want these old habits to show back up, because they will creep back up on that ass. They will creep back up on that ass, okay? But you got to remind yourself that you destroyed these things, and that you're bigger than these things, and that God has already brought you through these things. So don't get into a fight. Fight the good fight. Fight the fight that needs to be fight. All right, humble family, for real, man. But yeah, take the rebuilding stage just as seriously, making sure that you're carefully building. You're carefully building. That means being aware of every move that you make. Be aware of every move that you make, because remember, you're rebuilding. You don't want old baggage with you. You don't want to bring an old brick from that house to the new house. No. New foundation, new bricks, new roof, new windows, new everything. All right, humble family. I love y'all, man. Let's get to it, man. Let's put in work. Start today. Should have started yesterday, but you can start today because you're still here. You're watching this video. You're breathing. God has waken you up today, not just to feel bad about what you have done, or feel depressed and sad because you're not where you at. No, God has not brought you that far to feel like that. He woke you up so you can get on your purpose, so you can get on your grind. And that's what you need to be doing, all right? I love y'all. See y'all next video. Y'all take it easy, be safe, and I'll holler at you.